Mr. Big Stuff. Who do you think you are, Mr. Big Stuff? Yeah, who do you think you are, Mr. Big Stuff? Doo 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 doo. Oh, excuse me, you know. The snow out there is just crazy, everybody, crazy.
How about Chad went down to go get the landlord to fill out the rent rebate papers? And how about they said they found footprints leading from my house down to their daughter's studio looking in her windows?
They said they were about 4 feet away from looking.
But there's no footprints outside except for the ones Chad did today to walk down there.
But they supposedly follow footprints from my place directly here. I said, well, you got the wrong person because I sure now my ass was in bed.
And Chad was in bed at 10:30 when it supposedly happened. Because the landlord was outside bitching. Or outside fucking plowing and I was here bitching.
Yeah, beaching. Everybody gotta be
And then
beaching,
when Chad said
beaching,
it wasn't him,
beaching.
she said, well, I guess I'll have to talk to a couple other people to see if it was them.
Well, it sure in the hell wasn't me. Sure in the hell wasn't me. I promise you
Exactly.
that, mother
When it's snowing like a
suckers.
motherfucker. And like I told Chad, they're so quick to tell people to call the cops, then why didn't they call the cops?
That's right. Why didn't they call the popo?
Yeah.
Call the popo. I ain't scared of no damn popo. I gotta go get a pack of smokes.
Alrighty, honey. Yeah, take it
Alrighty.
easy.
You too.
No doubles tonight. I,
There's no
I know,
snow.
no doubles.
No double rebels. What's up there, Sheriff? Harper, what's up there, Harper? Welcome to the stream. How are you doing this evening?
Yes.
Afternoon, whatever time it is for you. Welcome into the stream.
Yes.
Hope you're doing well.
Alrighty, I love you and I will talk to you later.
Come on in,
Bye.
everybody. Let's have some fun. Let's talk about some good stuff. Anybody in here ready to talk about some good stuff? Who do you think you are, Mr.
He
Big
called to tell me what
Stuff?
the doctor said.
Wow, wow, wow. Wow, wow, wow. Hello, sir, and Miss Karen. Welcome there, Taylor.
Tyler.
Tyler. Tyler. Yeah, I'm sorry, Tyler. What are you up to there, Mr. Tyler? How's your day going? Hope everybody's having a beautiful day. Um, uh, yeah, I'm just chilling. Got work in 2 hours. Oh, that sucks. You gotta make a living there, you know. What time you gotta be there? Where are you working at now? What the truck is everybody doing? Welcome into the stream, everybody. Hope everybody's having a blessed day. You know, we're trying to do the best we can over here at home front. Oh, you work at a software engineer. Nice. Nice. That's awesome.
Doctor wants her to start going to the gym
That's good
twice
to
a
have that.
week.
That's a good job. That's a really good job. Good to hear that. Get that good work done. All good here at 5 in the evening here in Dublin, Ireland. Welcome in Ireland. How are you doing today? Welcome in, Mr. Ireland. Ireland, awesome. It's nice to see we get to see somebody else coming around. Well, we're over here, United States. There, Mr. Harper. I'm sorry, Jones. What's up? How you doing? What's up there, baby? How you doing? Welcome to the stream, everybody. Welcome. Hope everybody's having a wonderful day. What is everybody got? Any good plans today, chat? What's going on, chat? Let's get them likes up in there, chat. Come on. Show the love to the stream, guys. Subscribe if you want more content, guys. You got to subscribe. Come on. and double tap that screen and show some love to the stream. Come on. I'm here to help you. You're perfect. Saltwater or freshwater fishing. Either one. It don't matter. Either one don't matter. I like to go fishing. Fishing's fun. It's relaxing. You can get it into your own little world and just get that nice relaxation. Don't be sitting there worried about anything or worried about what somebody said to you or have a guilty conscience about anything. You should never have a guilty conscience or feel like you have done wrong because of your mental health problems you may be having. It could cause you to feel that way because it did to me. I'm telling you guys that experience that I have went through this with the drugs, the alcohol, the mental health. And then I end up with kidney cancer 20 some years ago, and now I have it back again back in October. I had the first 7 hour surgery done to where they took my last kidney and converted it into a half a kidney because I had renal cancer and a malignant cancer was at the bottom of it. So about a month and a half ago, they went in to take out the stent and they found irritation in the kidney, so they didn't feel comfortable. So they sent me back for all the work again, and they go in to do the scope again, and they get up into the kidney, and everything was looking good in the kidney, but then they started coming out, and there was a mass growing already within a month and a half. So I do this stream to keep my mind off it, but I also want to give awareness to people that you may not even know you have kidney problems because it's just silent killer of a lot of Americans. Same with colon cancer; it's the same thing too, guys. Make sure you get your mental health checked also, guys, because it's very important to take care of yourself. You mean something to somebody. So don't ever think just because somebody had said some hateful words to you and you start feeling that way. Don't to belittle yourself because somebody else has got hateful words to say to you. Stay strong. You got to be headstrong in this world, guys. This world is brutal anymore. It's very brutal. I'm mentally ill. Everybody has a we all are. Yes. We prefer yes. Well, yes, guys. Come on in. Double tap that screen. Show some love to the stream. Let's hear some good stories. Anybody got any good story about how you're dealing with your mental health or how you're working on your journey of becoming for your sobriety? I know I got my sobriety. I stopped last year. Smoking, drinking. I mean, um, yeah, just quit drinking. Yeah, that's what I did. I quit drinking beer a year ago, and now I'm clean. I'm not on no drugs. Marijuana is not a controlled substance, so it's not considered as a drug. It's a flower. It shouldn't even be classed as a any kind of class. Marijuana is made by a seed. You plant the damn thing and it grows. Um, God left that here for us to have because He knew we were going to need it because a lot of people are having mental problems and would have a hard time in life to deal with it because some people are not just strong enough to do it in life. But guys, you can do anything as long as you set your mind to it. Remember that. Don't ever anybody tell you any different about yourself. So what's up, everybody? Come on in. Double tap that damn screen. Let me see some love in the stream. Come on, guys. Chat, please. Double tap that screen. Show some love to the stream. I do this stream. It's not just for me. I do it for everybody here to come in and to be able to talk if you're having a problem or you're going through something and you just need somebody to talk to. Something is. Yeah, well, stoned and drunk, so who knows? Yeah. Uh, no, sir. We won't be doing that. No backflips. I'm sorry, sir, but that just ain't gonna be working today for me. I don't think I'm not that stupid as I see all the other ones that will do it too, but nah, I'm not. No, 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 no. I can't do that. Not with my back. There's no way. There's no way, y'all. There's no way. Come on, double tap that screen while you're in here. Show some love to the stream, guys. If you're new here, just go ahead. Just do it. And if you want content and you want more content, subscribe to this channel. Subscribe, and subscribe to the channel, y'all. Free pack. Yes, maybe one day. So what do? I used to be a cook, but now I take care of myself because I'm going in from cancer. Just October 31st, I just had a 7-hour surgery to get rid of the cancer. And now we already have new masses growing off of the kidneys where you have to go back in for surgery. March 17th to remove it. So that's just a scary thought to me right now. That's why I do this channel, because I look for other people to maybe need the same thing as I do, with somebody to talk to. Because with me just sitting around here, I get so bored and I just sit here and I ponder on it. Just hoping hasn't got any further than the point that it is right now. Hoping it's not anywhere else in my body too, because of the type of cancer it was. So what can you do? I can do anything. I can walk. I can do anything. Why? Why are you asking? So what can you do? Take care of myself. That's what I can do. Make sure I stay healthy, to be here for my grandkids and for my family. I've got to be headstrong. That's why I do this stream, because I don't come in here. I'm not bullshitting nobody. I'm not. This is not a bullshit site. This when we come in and I speak the truth. I try to help. They be like, hey, I don't give up. Don't ever give up. Never ever give up, guys. Because when you say I can't is not a freaking word. I can't. You can do anything you want to do as long as you set your mind to it. That there's the cold hard truth, guys. So that's why I gotta be strong, because I want to be here still longer for my grandkids. I'm not ready. I want to make more memories with
You
them.
keep freezing.
I keep my freezing. Why am I freezing,
Well,
everybody?
you're just doing circles.
Oh, that's so nice. It's not on my side.
On both my phones, it's doing that way.
Uh,
Oh, you're doing it again. You're circling again.
Come on in, everybody. Come on, come on, come on. AJ, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure that you're the only one. I'm pretty sure you
They
are.
ask you this every time they come in.
How many more times do you want me to answer that question for you? How many more times there, sir? Welcome in, UK, United States over here. Welcome in, UK. How you doing?
That's a newer account.
Hope everything is swell. Everything is going good for everybody. Y'all been blessed. You gotta be headstrong to take on anyone. I know that you are all headstrong. Headstrong. Remember that. Headstrong. You can take on anything. I'm doing good. But guys, once the hardest thing is trying to get out of your mental and your any kind of mental illness that you may be having, or even you decided to turn to drug and alcohol to numb the pain. That's not the way to go, guys, because you're gonna wake up the next morning and feel like shit, and the problem's still gonna be there no matter what you try to do. The problem's not gonna go anywhere until you say, okay, I'm done with this life. I can't do it no more. I'm ready to become clean, and I want to have a good
You can
relationship
take
with my
some shots
family.
in the corner, dude.
What did he say?
Can you take some shots with me?
Let him say it. I don't care. Let him say it. It's just crazy, but that's okay. I don't care.
Joe said I actually work in mental health.
Well, that's good. You work in mental health. That's awesome. That's what my awareness is about mental health, for to help other people out to understand that how addictions can be coming from your mental health, because they're both sicknesses. I mean, you're sick, you need help. But the only way that you can get the help is if you are willing to say, you know what, I'm ready to do this. I can't do it anymore. But if somebody puts you in a program, usually if you're a juvie, you have to go to a program like that, or if you have to do it for a drug and alcohol because the judge had ordered you to go to these places. Most of the time, it doesn't work out for you guys. You guys do the program, but you don't work the program. You just go with it, the flow, just to get that and over with. But in all times, you're sitting there thinking, oh, I can't wait until I have this big ass hit or I have another drink of alcohol. That shows you right there that that you're not ready to take it serious and do things that you need to do right because you keep on running from your problems. And that's one thing we have a lot of problem with. Is so many people in this world are afraid to say anything about a mental illness. They're afraid to be judged. You should not feel judged just because you have a mental illness. Everybody has a mental illness out there. And if you all say, oh, no, not me, you're in denial. That's what you are. You're in denial and you're not ready to get the help. So when you're in denial, oh, no, it's not me, bullshit. He don't even know what he's talking about. Well, that means you're not ready. But when you're seriously ready and you go do it on your own, like I did it, guys, when I quit doing alcohol and drugs, I did it all on my own. I didn't have no drugs. I didn't have no doctors, no counseling. You can do it on your own if you are headstrong. You got to have that confidence in yourself that you can do this. And the first thing you got to do is to really get anywhere in your life is learn to love yourself. You learn to love yourself, guys, and you will know so much different things about you that you didn't know before. Don't sit there in the dark and then just numb that pain with that drug and alcohol because it's not getting you anywhere. It's just your time is getting very short for you because, guy, you just got to be willing to say, I am so ready for this. And then once you do that and you set this, and like I said, I stopped drinking last year. It's why I started this stream. And I wanted to do it for drug and alcohol and for mental health. And also to be awareness of kidney cancer because I'm a I got to go for surgery one more time. Again, for the same kidney I just had converted into a half a kidney on Halloween Day. So yeah, we're both going back into surgery again, guys. I don't know what's gonna happen this time. I know it's growing, and they got to dig into the kidney, and they don't know how far they got to dig into the kidney. They may be coming out of their surgery and have to wear a calf for a while, and those ain't no fun. But that's what I want everybody to have is just acknowledgement, and that's what I am doing. I'm not a certified counselor. I do not say that I am. I can only give you advice, and that's the only thing I can give to you. But I can give you some advice to help you wherever you want to get started at in life. You just got to be willing to say, you know what, I've had this life. I've got to do this for myself. And then once you learn to love yourself, and you will see how much easier things can go in your life and have a good relationship for who your higher power is in your life. Have a good relationship with that person, and you will see how much life could be so much easier for yourself. Instead of sitting there and being in denial that you're going to blame just one person all the time because of all the stuff that's going on in your life. In all actuality, guys, it's you. You're doing it, and you're asking, why is God putting me through this? He's not. It's how you are taking it. That God does not do anything to you to punish you in any kind of way. He only gives you certain problems to see how you are willing to take care of that problem and to see if you're strong enough to do it. And a lot of people say, oh no, fuck this, and I'm not doing this, and that. Then you guys, you're not ready to get that help. You got to be there for yourself because you are an important person. You do mean something to somebody, I promise you. You weren't put on this earth just because somebody's talking and putting you down and making you feel worthless, worse than you ever thought you were going to feel. That's the feeling that you know why they do that to you guys because they have a mental illness and they're hurting. And if they feel that they, down talk you and tell you different things about your life, how it's not going to work out, you're never going to amount to anything in your life, that's what we're talking about right there. That kind of mental illness can make somebody really go in the deep end with drugs and alcohol to hear that because they're in denial of bullshit. Well, it's not BS. Like I said, once you learn yourself, to love yourself, you can get anywhere in life. Then that way you can give respect to someone else the same way you want to be talked to. So, guys, if you walk around and you got a chip on your shoulder and you're just walking around with this raunchy ass attitude and just being ignorant to every single person you see, that's not a good life to live because, guys, you talk onto others the way you want to be treated. So if you wanted to be treated with respect, when you give that person the same respect to them, then they'll do the same thing for you. Hey man, what's a
This
that
is one that comes
humor
in and trolls all the time.
in America? English and sounds like the same kind of issues here. Yes, most definitely. Nice one. That first up, Enrique done it myself. There you go. See, everybody, you just have to have that power, and I promise you, you can do anything you set your mind to. Never say I can't.
That devil's chest spams every time
I
it gets
know.
turned
I
up.
was already watching them spam. I didn't care. I wasn't paying attention to the dumbass. They come in here and they always do that. They do that just because. That's why it's hurting my leg. But yeah, me going through this kidney cancer again, guys, it just scares the shit out of me knowing it just happened within a month and a half period of time that it wasn't there a month and a half before when they did the scope. And let me tell you, that is one heck of a. Oh, you want to go to sleep for that job because they take that camera and they shove it right down into you and right up to your kidney, and that is so. Does that hurt? Whew, does that hurt like a mofo when they do that? But I've done it twice now without any pain med. Well, they put Lanacaine. Lanacaine doesn't do nothing for anybody, guys. You know how it is with the opiates these days. You have to be dying before you get an opiate, and that was because the pandemic of opiates were going on, with all these pharmaceutical companies were pushing the doctors to push it, and then they're getting all the pharmacies to push these pills, and then they all wonder, well, why did we have a pandemic of? I don't know. Go
Yes,
to your
Craig,
phar-
we're in America.
Go to your pharmaceuticals and ask them why they were pushing that drug and the pain pills. That's where it was created. That's where everybody got their addictions from the opiates. And that was from your own people. Your own people in the United States that let it happen. They let things happen because they want to off so many different people. That's what Bill Gates is talking about, guys. He wants to off so many different people because they know your medical insurance right now in America is terrible. It's freaking terrible. If you have a disease like my problem that I had with this kidney cancer started back in 2022. Well, my doctor told me, hey, it's just a water cyst on your right kidney. He already knew that I had my left kidney completely removed because of kidney cancer, and he let it go. And then finally, just last August, September, I said, hey, remember that water cyst you said that was on my kidney? Why don't we go ahead and do another test? So he did. And well, guess what, guys? That's where I found out that I had renal and I had malignant cancer. And the one was growing from the outside into the kidney, and the renal mass was at the top. But he said that wasn't the problem he was worried about. He was worried about the bottom of the kidney. So we came out of surgery with a half a kidney. And then after a week after that, I was still in the hospital, thank God. All of a sudden, I stopped output of urine altogether. I just stopped. Here, I got blood clots that were in it. And that was at 4:30 in the morning they started this, okay? And they didn't try to do anything really for me until like about 1 o'clock in the afternoon, to where they were trying to push water into the catheter and they tried to pull it out. They weren't even getting nothing that way. So they said, okay, yeah, we got to go for another surgery. And then they went in and they put the stent in there. And then I had the port in my leg for dialysis because I was doing dialysis after that surgery. And that dialysis, guys, I'm telling you, that drains the hell out of you. It drains so much of your power and your energy from you when you have to go through that dialysis. It's very brutal to your body. That's where I guess, want to everybody to be have acknowledgement that there's other people out here that are just like you, and we ain't afraid to talk. Don't be afraid to ever come and ask a question because if you don't ask, you'll never know. Don't ever be afraid. Conquer your mental health. Work on it. You'll see it'll be so much better for you. Okay, you're the heavenly. Yes, that's me, Mom. Yeah, you've been in here before. Yes, you have. I remember you. Yes, I smoke, and yes, we chill. We talk about life. Yes, we do. Most definitely. Are you having to pay for the treatment? No, I don't have to pay for it. Unfortunately, I don't. Thankfully, I am. I do have that. That's one thing because It's just scary, guys, to know that some of these people that don't even know about this disease, guys, even colon cancer is the worst. They're both the most deadliest freaking diseases, and nobody knows about it. And it kills off so many people. You're like, wow, I thought he was really healthy. And yeah, they don't know that they have it. Would you deny God if he's. Well, first of all, that was just doesn't even make no sense. First
15
of
years
all,
and 8 subscribers.
15. Listen, guy. Okay, this is what I believe. Our, our God sent out His for only Son out to be crucified and to be hung on that cross and was fed vinegar when he was thirsty. He was given a crown of thorns. And he's that. That's who our Heavenly Father is. I do believe in our Lord Jesus Christ as our Lord and Savior. Um, so you asked that question, most definitely I do believe, and you all should believe, because I know there's some people that don't believe. That's fine. You don't have to believe. I mean, I can't tell you what to do in your life, but to believe in your Heavenly Father and to have a good spiritual connection with Him and to become sober is the best feeling in the world. You'll be able to do a lot more things in your life. You won't be stuck in your house. You won't be this nasty person that just walks around because they're going through withdrawals and can't get along with nobody. You're fighting cancer, as I remember. Yes, I still am. Yes, yes, I am. Sure am still.
Dude, you got 15
But
years of
if
YouTube,
you had
2
not
subscribers.
fit your, uh, uh, but if he did not fit your expectation, what would you deny him? I don't know what you're saying now. Yeah, so that's what we're doing, guys. We're still here giving out the best thing of life that we can do to give some encouragements to somebody that says, you know what, I'm ready. I can't do this. I'm so exhausted. It's just beating me down no matter which way I go in life. And once you come to that realization and you say, that's it, let's go. And then you get that good feeling, keep that good feeling. Don't let somebody beat you down again. Because they ain't no better than you that's talking to you, because they have their own problems too. Because that's why I don't understand why a lot of people judge each other. We are not the one that should be judging anybody. We are not God. We are not Jesus. That's not our place to judge upon others. But you have that hatred in the world. That's what the whole problem is wrong with this world. It's all about drama. People live off of drama. That's why everybody watches the news, because it gets them hyped to see what's going on. And the news is the worst place to go to, because that's the worst place. It's all freaking nothing but bad news most of the time. The news is just not the place to go if you want to hear anything about the media. It's all nothing but lies, just to get you to believe the lies. That keeps the story going. It keeps other people interested in it. So yeah, it's the hype. It's all about that drama that people love to have in their life, that they are drawn to, and they go and run to it just to see what's going on. So, but if you did not fit your expectation, deny him. Um, no, that's
Just ignore that Nexus.
yeah, I am.
Muhammad wanted to know how you remembered him. And I said, because I check everyone's chat logs when they come in here.
No, he's been in here
I know,
before.
that's what I told you, he was in here before.
I remember names when
Dude,
I
he
see him coming
actually,
on. If I see somebody coming up online, and I say, "Oh, welcome back into it," because I know who you were. That's why I'll say hi to you most definitely,
and
and I'll be like,
also,
"Welcome
last time he
back."
was in here, he asked if I was your wife in the background talking.
Yeah, he did. That was a couple weeks ago or so.
Yeah.
Yeah. Come on, everybody. Cheers to the good old Mary Jane. Cheers, cheers, and cheers to everyone. This is the best thing to have for mental health. This is really good. It helps you really good. And plus, with pain, it's all depending on the strain you smoke. There's so many things that marijuana can soothe you, and it's not a controlled substance. It's not going to harm you. There's no proven facts that marijuana has anything in it that's considered as a controlled substance. It's a flower. There's no controlled substance in it. So how can they schedule flower as a Schedule 1? No, it's not a controlled substance. They make it a controlled substance because they want to keep that control. They want to have that money in their pocket instead of somebody local drug dealers and knocking them off the streets because your state decided they're going to sell marijuana, but it's not even legal for them to be selling any kind of marijuana in the United States, period. In order for anybody to be able to sell marijuana in the states, and that would be recreational, and that would be federally passed. Federally passed, that will get people that are in jail, that are on marijuana for charges. They could be released because they should not be in jail. It's not a controlled substance. They should be released from jail. And then we get the hemp fields coming back. They stopped the hemp fields years ago. They didn't want nobody to know about the hemp. But if you bring the hemp back in, the hemp would take care of your local farmers that are struggling to get through. They can have a hemp growing on their property to help to make, because that hemp is going to be so much cleaner fuel, oil. So they don't want to bring this product back because we would conquer the United States. We would take over the United States that way. There would be everybody in everywhere in the United States would be legal for marijuana because it'd be recreational if it was done by federal. So, guys, if you're interested in doing this to help out this company, we got a petition. If you go to 420 JIM in your Google, just punch it in your Google, punch on that, it'll take you right to petition. You do what you have to do. There's a 30-second video that you can do to explain why you feel that people that are in jail shouldn't be in jail for selling marijuana, and that why you feel the weed and the hemp should be around. I feel that would be really helpful for the United States because it would take care of our ozone. It takes like 40% of all the pollution that's in these hemp plants take in. So it's saving our planet too, and it's making it cleaner. The fuel would be so much cleaner. But they don't want us to have that product because I'm like to tell you, they want us to depend on the gasoline and the oil. And not only that, guys, if you buy an electric car and it catches on fire, say goodbye to your car. You're never gonna have. They have to let it burn. So why do you want an electric car
I put 420 Jim in there for
when
you to
you
pin.
can get yourself some hemp and be much cleaner to run this United States and the pollution would be cut down so much. That's what the key thing is to get the pollution out this world. We'd be able to breathe a lot better. We wouldn't have to worry about how much pollution or the haze that you see over your cities and stuff like that from all the pollution. And you switch to hemp, all that problem's going to disappear. You're not going to be able to say that. It's going to make our ozone so much cleaner. So much cleaner.
I put the 420 Jim in there for you to pin.
Let's see. Jesus Christ. Yes, he did. He died. Yes, he did. He did. Yes, he did. Yes, and yes, he did. You're not telling me something, NT, that I don't know. I say that all the time to my people on my stream. What?
I put 420 Jim's or thing in there
Yeah.
for you to pin it.
I can't pin it.
Mine
Oh.
you can, or everyone else's you couldn't.
But if anybody's interested, it's pinned down here at the bottom. You go to that 420gym.com on Google. It'll take you right there. Let your other friends and your neighbors know about this. So we get to take our country back, and it would be a cleaner source of energy for us.
Plug in.
It would be so much better for our country. We are setting. I mean, your president wants to bring coal back in, but coal's been faded out so much that you barely ever using it. But he wants to bring coal back.
Oh my God! Here we go with dude about the fish again.
Nee, calm down. Don't come in here spamming or trolling. Come on, be serious. This channel's not to come in here and to goof off. We're in here to help one another, to
We'll go
know
back in time out
things and
again.
different things in life that you can learn from. So yeah, it's a lot of adult conversations in here we have. We don't really care for anybody that's under 18 because my channel is and no minors allowed. But it happens. I already know that it's gonna happen. There's nothing I can do to stop it. But yeah, Just be respectful when you come in a room and you're talking. You can talk amongst anybody and you can do whatever you want. This is not just my room. This is a room for everybody to come in and to get to know the good words of wisdom and how to get you through some times, hard times of your life that you can manage and you can work on yourself and doing these small little simple tasks that you can do to help yourself would be you'd feel so much better about yourself, guys. Just remember that you are strong. You are very strong. You can
Dominant.
take on anyone. Remember that. Um, so yeah, guys. If you're interested and you want to sign that petition and go in there and share, subscribe, and like, and then there you go, guys. You pass it on to one of your friends. They can sign the petition. And I'm telling you, it'll make our world so much better place again. It would be clean up our ozone. We wouldn't have all this crazy ass weather that's going on because of all the pollution that's killing the ozone and killing the ice glaciers. As you see, they're melting away because of all the pollution. So we need to take our world back and make it good again is by bringing hemp back. Bring hemp to our fields. So what about cotton and wood? We want to save our forests. Everybody's building so many new houses these days. What about all the old ones? Instead of they're just sitting there, sitting there, sitting there, sitting there. And why keep on building? There's so many buildings you can get to build back into it to make it, a good forest building. But people don't think that way. So, but that's all that wood that's being cut down. All of our forests are being taken away. Where's all of our nature have a place to go and even live? They go into cities now. They have no place to go. They're cramped into the cities. And I
Muhammad's
just
talking to
came
you.
back from a 2 hour to currently praying during rain. Okay. Yes, it's Lent here. Friday's Lent. Well, Wednesday, this past Wednesday was Ash Wednesday. And that starts the fish. Yeah, I used to work. The job I worked at is an Italian restaurant. We did a fish fry on Fridays, guys. I'm telling you what, we would sell so much fish. It was just a nonstop from 3 o'clock on until about 8 o'clock. It was nonstop. Tickets just be hanging up there.
Yes, Len is Catholic.
Yes, Lent is no, it's Christian, babe. It's Christian.
Oh, he said Catholic.
No, it's Christian. Christian. Um,
Is it like
Is it like
fasting?
no? What it is, if Lent is, you give up something to replace it for fish for Lent. So you have to give up something, something that you like, but you have to give up that food, and that's what Lent is. And then you eat fish for that place of what you constantly eat, and you gotta replace it with the fish. Like, all right, I don't want to eat this for until it's usually about a month to a month and a half long. Lent is so it's about 6 to 7 weeks usually for Lent. Yeah, so no, it's not nothing like fasting. No, it's just a ritual. Yeah, definitely a fish fry. But everybody, you want, you gotta just you have to go out there and find that good fish that's being made. A place up the street from us, they make it, but they don't make a beer batter, and that's the best to have a beer batter fish. Oh, it's so good. But if people just put water in it, and I was like, come on now, put some beer in it. Give it a little pep and give it a nice little taste. You don't drink the alcohol, you can taste it in the breading now. But that's the best way to make any kind of fish is beer batter. Most definitely a beer batter or Italian breaded or even some blackened broiled fish. A lot of people like blackened broiled fish. And we'd make 2 pans of macaroni, cheese, and some big ones, and we'd go through pretty much both pans in one night. So that's a lot of freaking food we're putting out. Yeah. So anybody give up anything for Lent yet this year? Da 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 da. Womp. Where's everybody at? Come on now.
Well, we got two in the corner.
Yeah, we got two in the corner. That's me in the spotlight.
Because Dominic thought he was hilarious.
Trying to, huh?
Dominic thought
Dominic.
he was hilarious, so I showed him hilarious.
Australia. What's up there, Australia? Welcome in, Australia. Were you from Sydney, Australia? So, yeah. So, what's everybody doing this afternoon? You have any good dinner plans? Making something special? Trying a new
Melbourne.
recipe? Malaboned. Okay, good stuff. I'm over here in the USA, Pennsylvania. Good old Pennsylvania, yo.
It's 4:25 a.m.
Brother, you really gotta stop smoking. It's ruining your voice. No, it's not that. It's what you call a whiskey voice. That's why you see me drinking constantly. It irritates my throat. It's not the cigarettes.
Penn State.
Penn State, welcome in there, Penn State. Yeah, well, you're not
No,
too
it's the
far.
same one. It says Australia.
Yeah, yeah. How are you in Penn State? Exclamation. No, not anywhere close to Penn State. No. If that's what you're asking, no, we're not. Why? Is that where you're close to?
They said they were from Australia.
Mm-hmm. That's why I'm asking them if that's where they're from, or did they go to college there or something from coming to the United States and play some ball.
No, you said Pennsylvania.
Yes, I'm from Pennsylvania. Yes, Pitt, Penn State. Yes. That's Pennsylvania team. Correct. College. Penn State college ball. Yeah. Penn State. Yep. I actually quit smoking after I found God. Otherwise, smoking would swallow me. I was so much as addicted. Cigarettes are very addictive. They're very hard to quit. No lie, they're very hard to quit. Um, yes, I did say Pennsylvania. You're correct. I did. Yes, Penn State, Pittsburgh Steelers, Philadelphia Eagles, Philadelphia 76ers,
Duquesne University.
Duquesne. Well, now I'm talking about the sports. Pittsburgh Pirates, Pittsburgh Philly. I meant the
My mother has
Phillies.
cancer and still smokes.
Yes, my mom has cancer and still smokes. Yes, it's not an easy thing to quit. It's not. It's very hard. It's worse than me quitting a drink or any drug. Compare.
I
I don't
mean,
know.
look at my mom. She found out she had breast cancer and quit instantly.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, I don't smoke as much as I used to. I used to smoke a carton and a half a week, and now I'm to like 3 packs a week. So I'm not smoking a bunch. I catch myself Grove City College. Yes, I know where Grove City College is at. Yep, Grove City Outlet Malls too. I know exactly where that's at too. And that Haas's Steakhouse out there. It's really nice. Good place to go.
We got a
It's
lot of
a
trolls
buffet,
coming
all
in.
you can eat. Yes, what's up there, Crosby? Welcome to the stream.
They've
Muhammad, you
been here
can't
before.
change someone. Stop preaching. Um, well, he's not trying to change anybody there, first of all. Grow your own tobacco and you'll be chances of cancer have ton, just like cutting out fast food. Well, fast food, everything. And you know what, guys? Cancer can be caused by so many different things. Look at all the stuff that they put in our food that's processed. Do you know how many sugars we are eating with all that processed? It's bad in America. Really, really bad with processed foods. And there's so much obesity because of it. It's and so many diabetics from type 2 diabetics, not type 1, because type 1 you have to be born with it. Type 2 is when you were diagnosed with it and later in life, like I was. So that's how I'm a type 2 diabetic. So yeah, and I wasn't the person that really got into like pop, and I drank beer and I drank whiskey, and then I'd eat once a day, and that was it. And that was when I was done drinking. That's when I would go and eat.
Jamie, how old are you?
Jamie. No, it's not. That's not how you spell Steelers, guy. Learn to spell Steelers. That's not how you spell Steelers, okay?
Yeah, I want to know how old they are.
Um, used from. Um, yeah, I believe it. You're 57. Okay. That's good. 57's a
The
good
way their
age.
profile looks, they
Ah, cheese and rice, everybody. What the track? State of emergency. Wow. Snow's still coming down in better in New York. It's coming down pretty good. New York is covered. They got at least about 3 foot of snow in there. I'm telling you, it's pretty damn high. See, and I've been watching a couple of streamers that I watch, and he's out there shoveling, and they got so much snow up there in New York. They haven't had this since like maybe 2021, 2022 when the last big storm that they've had. And I remember because it was during football and they had people going up there in the football stadium paying them $20 an hour to shovel out the stadiums. And see, they're making up videos of them sliding down the bleachers with the snow and shit. So yeah, they had to go in and because the Bills had one and they had to play at home, and then we had that big storm, so they had to go in and unshovel that whole freaking football stadium, and they paid you $20 an hour to do it. So, greetings from Scotland. Welcome in there, Scotland. USA here, Pennsylvania. Welcome in, welcome, welcome in. Um, okay, you're a businessman for the United Kingdom. Wonderful. I am ex-cook. I used to cook. I used to cook for almost 10 years at a restaurant, and before that I was a truck driver and I did landscaping. That's what I used to do, but I can't do it now because I only have a half a kidney, and I'm not gonna chance falling on it and end up destroying the kidney because I have to go for another kidney cancer surgery March 17th. Is St. Patty's Day. I just had one. This kidney converted into a half a kidney because of cancer, and they told me I only had a 2% chance to get it back. Well, I fell in that 2% chance of getting it back. So we're going back to surgery again, like I said, March 17th. It is St. Patty's Day to have another surgery
Nope.
done, and hopefully this stops it all. And I'm hoping this is the last bit of it, guys, because it's very nerve wracking and scaring to know what.
Right there is why I asked how old that person was because they're asking kid questions. I don't believe they're 57.
They're not 57. I can tell they're not
And
57.
on their profile shows they're not 57. Lucas wants to know what you enjoy the most of working. Cooking, trucking.
Cooking, because I was able to make people happy and put smiles on their face with something good to eat. I enjoyed doing that. And then, plus driving, I enjoyed because I was somewhere different every day. I didn't wake up in the same place. I didn't have to go to the same job. Going to work. Oh, this I got to go at nighttime work. Well, when you're a trucker, you can make your own hours. You can do it in the daytime, nighttime. Evening driving, whatever you want to do. What makes you more comfortable driving? You drive for 8 hours and then you stop. You have to break and then you go back for another 8 hours. Trucking's nice because you're somewhere different every day. It's nice. Landscaping, I enjoyed doing it because I just liked making things look good, and landscaping was fun. I did that for like 10 years. Everybody loved my hamburgers. They loved my hamburgers big time. They were so juicy, you'd have the juices just rolling down your hand after you're done eating that burger. They loved my food. Yeah. Beer batter chicken strips, those are really good too. If you ever want to try out some beer batter chicken strips. And one of my home cooking is I love cooking portobello mushroom sauce and have that over a bed of egg noodles, portobello mushroom sauce. I love portobellos. And I make double baked potatoes. I do all kind of stuff. I cook a lot of stuff. I have a cooking channel, but I can't do it here. I gotta wait until I find a new place to start my cooking.
Yeah, you gotta go red up your room because you're a kid.
You gotta red up your room. What's red? Why you gotta red your room
You
for,
gotta
my
read
friend?
his room.
Wow, that's great. I have to go red up my room. Okay, that's wonderful there. My parents make their burgers with blue cheese. Yes, I do love blue cheese on mine too. I just had a burger last night and I had blue cheese crumble
Blue
on it.
cheese is disgusting.
I love some blue cheese. It's good. I do that on my burgers also. Yep. Uh huh. I love it with my blue cheese, most definitely, and most definitely. I
They got called out
definitely,
about being a kid and
I
have to gut up
definitely
their
do
onions.
agree on that.
Did you hear me?
I am a good cook. What, babe?
They got called out about being a kid and they had to go right up their
Yeah.
room.
Well, everybody always comes to me and say, "Hey, will you make this? Will you make that?" So yeah, I do a lot of functions. I do, I try to do something. I always make homemade potato salad, macaroni salad, pasta salad. I always get all the good fruits during the summertime. I like getting the yellow watermelons, cutting that up. Oh, that's so good when it's cold. I'll sit and eat a whole watermelon myself. It's so good for you too. Really good for hydration.
Blue cheese is disgusting.
Blue cheese is so great,
It is
guys.
nasty.
Cheese is the best thing for you. Cheese is all mold, anyways. Okay, cheese is all mold. And just like your grandparents did it, they got the cheese out. Oh, there's a little bit of cut that freaking mold off and just keep on using it because your cheese is already mold. So what is it gonna really hold you? A little penicillin ain't gonna hurt you, you know. No, but your grandparents used to cut that off and just go ahead, make yourself a grilled cheese sandwich anyways with it. So yeah, all cheese is mold. All
It's
cheese
gross.
is mold. All cheese. So man, Pennsylvania's not too bad. It's really nice over in the Poconos. That's the Poconos up in the mountains. It's beautiful. The Pocono Raceway's over there too. Yeah, the
All right.
Poconos is really beautiful. I had a coffee soup.
He's
What?
just being spammy now.
Okay, James. Do you need to take a little time out to think
He's
about
going
what you're
to.
doing? I don't like kicking our time.
Buttermilk is disgusting too.
Buttermilk. Oh, I love some buttermilk. Take some bread and put it in there, and then some black pepper. That's some good way to do buttermilk. I'll drink the shit out of half a gallon of buttermilk myself. I love some buttermilk. Liver and onions. I love some liver and onions too. Yeah, I like to cook. I do a lot of cooking, and everybody's like, "Hey, Chad, you can make this for us." Oh, yeah, I guess.
How
Uh,
old are they? Because
the
their
Indian.
profile looks
I
young.
never had India. Indian? Oh,
Um,
breakfast foods? Oh, yeah, I make a breakfast casserole. Everybody loves my breakfast casseroles. I make some damn good ass food on the Blackstone.
how old is
Breakfast
Maples?
sandwiches on the Blackstone. Oh my god, they're homemade. You can make some homemade pepperoni rolls on your Blackstone. They're so good. It makes them up good marinara sauce. Dip them in there. You go. Get some homemade ones right off the Blackstone. Um, Breakfast is good for you. Yeah. Yep. 1-800. Whoa, whoa, whoa. So yeah, guys, we got to. How's everybody doing? What's everybody doing there, chat? Come on, chat. Get down, drop to. Come on, double tap that screen, guys. Come on, and subscribe to the channel for more content. If you like the content, subscribe to the channel, guys. Subscribe, subscribe. I've got 1,500 right now. That's since February of last year, so I'm not doing too bad. But I'm
1.52.
not, huh?
1.52.
1.52 I have.
But Maple won't answer my question.
Because he know he's young, that's why. Cheers, everybody. Cheers, cheers, and cheers.
Oh, now they answered.
Yes, sirree. Some good old Mary Jane. Cheers, cheers, and cheers to everyone. Yeah, guys. Well, I gotta tell you, does anybody have anybody that's in jail for selling marijuana? If you do, we can get them free. We can Also make flour recreational for the whole United States. And not only that, we can use hemp. And hemp is a way better product. Look up hemp houses, guys. Look up a hemp house and see how clean, much cleaner it is for breathing and everything else in a hemp house compared to a regular house. Um, yeah, it's we can get hemp to get through, guys. That'll help with so many different products in America. We would take over America. We would not have to need their oil and their gasoline that they make us depend on because they want us to. Um, with hemp, we can have a much cleaner fuel and a much cleaner oil and could do so many different things with hemp. There's so many different parts of the plant. It goes for this and that. So it's a really good investment for the Americans to come into. So we all need to rejoice and joyce as one and make our voices be heard by going to this right here. It's pinned down there at the bottom at 420jim.com. Just go to Google, punch that in. It'll take you right to the petition. You go ahead and you do your petition. You do your short video, and you're done. You can go ahead and share and like that site, and then also go ahead and send that to someone else, one of your friends or so they can keep the ball rolling, so we can be America and take America over. And as one, we can dance. This world is so judgmental against each other, guys. It's getting really ridiculous. We need something that's going to make America great again.
All right, that James Jackson is a little kid.
Okay, I like eating banana peppers are good,
Talking
most
about
definitely.
eating weed with banana peppers.
That's good. That's some good stuff there. Yeah, that's some really good stuff right there. That's some good stuff.
But that James Jackson couldn't have been no more than 7.
Phew, my back. I think I just might have a cup of coffee. That does sound good. A cup of coffee. I don't know. What the puck? Oh, I don't need none. Bada bing, for God every word he has given.
And that, or that,
Yes, Clog. We know all about our Heavenly Father. God sent out His only for Son to be sacrificed for crucified for our sins. Before He already knew when He sent out His for only Son what He was doing. And some people say that he went to go get the message, and the other ones say, well, he's been crucified. So there's many different ways that people do talk about their heavenly Father and who they pray to and what they say amongst each other. I get a real Trump in America. Um, yeah, yeah, most definitely. I think. Well, you did see somebody was on his Mar-a-Lago property and killed somebody. How about that? There's an investigation. I think that's all just to get a hype on the freaking. This world is something else. Just to make a quick buck. How they make so many different dramatic things out of something that's so small. Well, that's the first thing we have to do. There's nothing, politics or politics. I'm not worried about that politics because it's all a mockery, anyways. It's all about the big cocks in the world because if you look at the Amazon and at the bottom of it for big cocks, they put that big cock right up underneath that Amazon. Look at that. When you guys see that swoop and that arrow at the front of it and tell me it doesn't look like a cock, that means they're acting like, hey, we are big cocks. Amazon. Yes, Amazon, that's swooping underneath it as a cock. So they're saying they're big cocks. They can make money off us. So look at your Amazon. Look at it. And be like, holy shit,
he is talking to
that
you.
freaking head is definitely a penis head on it. Hemp is the best building material. Yes, yes, it is. That's why we need to take America over and have our products to be able to have us Americans to live that life, to live a better life and have good quality of life instead of having to sniff all this pollution and nasty ass shit in the world where hemp can take 40% of that out the air.
No, he was just
40%.
smoking marijuana, but he don't believe in it.
I do believe in marijuana. That's what I'm smoking, my friend. Mary Jane is the way to go. It helps you with depression, helps you with anxiety, it helps you with a lot of different things. It can make you think better, it can make you feel better. But if you're going for pain, you want to watch whatever you're going for, sativa, whatever you're going to go for. And make sure you look for the terpenes. The terpenes is what you want the most, and that can help you with anything, with pain and everything else. There's so many different strands, so many things that can help you with it. And it's not a controlled substance. It should not be placed or scheduled as a felon, as a Schedule 1. Because there's nothing in weed that they could prove that is a controlled substance. It's not a controlled substance. So how can they make something that's not a controlled substance, that's a flower that grows from the ground up? From the ground up. It's all nothing. It's all out of weed. It's a flower. That is not a controlled substance. There's nothing in the plant that proves that it's a controlled substance. So what's wrong with us allowing to have something that was given to us by Heavenly Father, that gave it to us just like He gave us wine? He turned water into wine so everybody can unwind. And then, you got the marijuana to also help others. That was just a flower, guys. It's not a controlled substance. You grow it from the freaking ground. So how are you allowing America to push these guys around and act like, oh, this is a big deal? You know what? This guy don't know what he's talking about. I'm gonna just stick with what I'm doing. No, guys, no, you don't want to do that. Why do we allow our country to tax us so big on these countries, cities, and states that are having marijuana legal in their state? No, actually, that are not legal. They are not they even should be permitted to sell any kind of drug in the United States. Period. Because in order for it to be passed, it has to go through the federal. It has to come from federal for it to make any difference. It can't. Don't go for your local state or your local government for any kind of help. They're not there for you. They're just there for a paycheck. They're not there for us. They make them good old television reports and everything else to make you feel good about it. No, it's all a mockery. It's all a freaking mockery. It's all about money. That's all politics is about. And it's about fattening their pockets, and that's all it's about. Fattening your pocket. If marijuana is recreational in the United States, that means everybody can smoke marijuana. Maybe probably not at the young age, but you'd probably have to be 21 or something, because that's what the age is here, anyways. Unless you have you're talking from the psychiatrist or something, and your psychiatrist thinks that marijuana is going to help you. So they can get you that card, and then the only difference is your parent would have to take you in to get your product. That's about it. Um, Yeah, but guys, just we got to get the ship take federal for the United States for it to pass through, for it to be completely legal, just like Canada. Canada is completely, they are completely 100% recreational state, and that's a use ass fucking country. Canada is, and we can't do it in the Americans. Why? We got people that are don't know what's going on in life. They just hear what other people are talking about. Oh, marijuana leads to bigger and better. No, it doesn't. It doesn't lead to bigger and better things. Cause you could wake up in the next morning after smoking marijuana, and not say, "Oh, before I'm getting out of bed, I've got to have this hit, or I'm not. I'm gonna have the shakes, and I'm gonna be sick." It's nothing like that.
That Donald's on radar because he was already
There
found
is
out.
no controlled substance in marijuana. No controlled substance. It should be not classed as any kind of class, period. Republicans fought the legalization of marijuana yes. Of course they are. They want to make the money off us. They want every state to have it legal so they can make that money off us for fucking taxes, guys. They're just making hell of a money. They become your local dealer. So they said, fuck it, if America's going to keep on selling weed, why don't we just do it our own and we'll just be the big cocks and we'll take everybody's money. That's what they're doing. That's not helping you. It's not helping anything with all this money they've taken in for taxes. What have they done with it? There's no proof they've done anything with that money. Yeah, bro. And we shouldn't be blaming anybody. It's just how people talk, and they're just so hyped about what politics is all about. And uh, oh,
No,
politician.
usually that Donald comes in and talks about farting.
Oh, okay. Is that what he was saying?
That's what he said last time.
Mm.
And he got timed out for it.
Colorado, they use the tax money for schools. Yeah, but they're still not paying the teachers enough of money to teach. That's the crying shame. Teachers don't get no recreation of what they do, you know? And they should be paid way better than what they're paid in schools. If they got that kind of money, you should be able to afford a lot more to pay for the teachers out there that go to work every single day to teach your child something and to learn. And they deserve more money. Teachers are redunculous how they get paid. It's redunculous. It's not even right. And that's a must job. You know, need teachers to educate my people, and they don't want to treat them right. And why can't you treat your teachers with just most respect as if you would for anybody else that's working their ass off? Okay, we're done with that. That music cat's gone. Okay, let's go ahead and turn this off. Let it charge real quick. So yeah. So yeah, guys, weak. They also use drug money for rehabilitation systems. Yeah,
He's just spamming.
but the guys, you can't let your local states take over as your local dealer because they're making so much money off you, and it's just a crying shame how they're taxing for this for weed. It's just ridiculous. For even edibles or any kind of things you're trying. Where's all this wind coming from? I'm feeling nothing but it. Hold on a minute, guys. I gotta go do something real quick. Oh, I feel that
Oh
cold
no,
air
your
flying.
friend was just out there. Uh huh.
That's why the bottom of the flag. Let me go out here. Oh yeah, definitely got the rest of that burger.
Told you your friend was there.
Sorry, guys. I'm back. I didn't mean to be gone forever.
So your friend was here, like I said.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's what we got to do, guys. He said, not mine, not mine. Come on in, everybody. All right, I guess I'm going to go ahead and shut down until 4 o'clock, y'all. Hope everybody has a blessed day for the rest of your day. Remember, Jesus Christ is your Lord and Savior. I'll be back at 4 o'clock from 4 to 7. Talk to y'all later. Cheese and rice, you mother trucker.